Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 Wii Ware review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at what I'm hoping is pronounced Kyotokei. If you've never played it before, it's a shmup that's basically trying to be Ikaruga, which is another shmup from the amazing developer Treasure, available on things like the Dreamcast, GameCube and Xbox Live Arcade. So just to give you some background to what you need to be looking for to see, oh well, if I like the looks of this game but I don't have a Wii, so I wonder if I could play something similar on another console. So there you go, Ikaruga. And despite trying to be Ikaruga, it kind of feels, don't get me wrong, it's a fun, enjoyable title, and for the price, 500 points, it's well worth a pick up if you like shmups, but at the same time it's just not as original or unique, and it doesn't really have the same oomph that Ikaruga had when you first played it. It is two-player co-op, which is always a good thing, and I will load that up when I am sitting here alone. You can choose between the 3 difficulty levels, which for now, because I'm going to be controlling 2 by myself, I'm going on easy. But being a shmup, you're probably going to want to play it on hard, because that's the whole point of them. So here we go then, and as you might notice, I'm blue and the other character's red, and the whole point is, with what I'm saying, it's like Ikaruga. Ikaruga was black and white. If you were black, then you could absorb black bullets, and if you were white, you could absorb white bullets, and the opposite colour done more damage, and this is the exact same principle. Red can do more damage to blue, and blue can do more damage to red, but blue can only absorb blue bullets and red can only absorb red bullets. So sometimes it's a case of sacrificing offense for defense to make sure you live, but it also at the same time is a risk reward, because if you sacrifice defense, then you get a much better offense, and therefore you're able to play the game better. As you're probably noticing from the chains that are coming up, when you kill multiple enemies of the same colour, you do get a chain, and you do get the ability to save up under the bottom of the screen, which is those little yellow orbs, and release, well, homing missiles, but you save that up by absorbing bullets of the same colour, which again goes back to the, do you want to really be like sacrificing defense for offense, because overall having more defense leads to more offense. It's a confusing principle if you've never played it before, but it's one of them that once you've played it you get used to it so well, so easily, it's unbelievable, it becomes second nature. So I'll now just try and absorb some bullets so I can actually show off this homing missile thing. So I've only really been able to absorb a couple of bullets and, well, laser shots in that form, but here we go. I've released me missiles, and they're releasing the colour that you are. So for example, say if you are fighting an enemy of the opposite colour and you've saved up a load, make sure you remember a swap, and so that you are the opposite colour is what I mean, to be able to do the most damage, because it is a complete waste to fire out all these homing missiles and then do barely any damage. Gameplay wise, as you can see, it's just simply left to right killing the enemies. There's only a handful of different sprites. You get a boss at the end of each level. There's 5 levels in total, and you can unlock the levels by beating them in hard to go in practice mode. You can also unlock extra continues by playing the game for like 6 hours, I think is how you get infinite continues. Graphically it looks good, musically it sounds good, so as I'm done I'll leave you with a bit of music. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, If I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the Wii Ware, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.